Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to Exhale the podcast. I am Shireen,
I'm Kira.
and we are here today.
We're here today.
We're here today. I just want to say, tomorrow is Kira's birthday.
Oh, sorry. I'm like,
Happy birthday.
It's
Thank
Kira's
you.
birthday tomorrow.
Thank you.
What's the plan, sis?
I'm chilling, just seeing what the day brings. Just thankful to see another year. That's the main thing, honestly. Usually, I'm always worried. You know me. I'm always stressing myself out.
Yeah,
Chill
you are.
back, chill back. See how the day goes. But I know I want to party. That's what I want to do.
We do like a good old
Leg
party.
night to wind up my waist.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. But yeah, how have you been, Sissy?
I've been alright, you know. How have you been, Jay?
Yeah, been
and
good.
Kira and Matt.
Complain.
Good.
It was Mac's
Oh
birthday
yeah,
as
we don't
well.
forget it. Happy belated to Mag. Sorry guys, how can we forget
There's
Taurus
a lot of Taurus
season?
in the room.
Oh my gosh, literally
There's a lot of Taurus.
overpowering you, Joe.
You can't compare Scorpio.
But we can.
We can.
I love the way he said, "You just can't." Yeah. But yeah, man. Let's get into it.
So you talking about today?
What are we talking about, really? Let's let them know.
We are talking about. Okay, cool. So today, I feel like the topic is a bit different for us. I want to give it a little introduction. I just want to dive into it because
Okay.
I appreciate the topic today. I'm not going to lie.
It is. I feel like it's interesting. It's a little bit. Yeah, it is different.
It's different.
Interesting.
It's different.
Yeah.
I wanna I'm trying to what's that thing? Build up the tension.
Okay.
And then just let it go.
I'm done. I'm done. Come on.
Okay, guys. So today we are talking about age, like age versus maturity, kind of thing.
Yes.
I feel like that's already deep to me.
Age versus maturity, guys. Because yeah, it is very deep. Because a lot of people would say, with age comes maturity. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It just
As
doesn't.
I'm getting older, it really doesn't. I'm seeing it, and I'm like, I used to think when I was younger, I used to think, but how is this person that age, and she or he is allowing this and this, just stuff to fly, or how is this like happening? And you're grown. I was young then, so I'm like, but you're grown. You should be mature. No, not everybody's actually mature. Like when you get to a certain, age is literally nothing but a number to me in that case.
In that sense.
In that sense, age is nothing but a number because you do not. With age, you don't mature and you don't wise up because some people just out here.
Well, some people don't mature, and some people don't like
some people don't. Some people don't. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that's my part on that. But yeah.
What do you think that is, though?
Oh God, what do I think that is?
What do you think like removes people from maturing?
I just guess the environment, just how you've been brought up, what you've been around, just your surroundings. Because honestly, what else could it be? I'm thinking, I don't know what would be holding you back from maturing as you're getting older. Like as you're getting older, I would think you get more experience, you see stuff, you get a bit more wiser. You've been through this, and you get a bit. But it just doesn't happen like that for a lot of people. So I'm guessing it just has to be the environment.
I'd say that that is crazy because I say some things make you mature, but I wouldn't say they make you like they'll take away your maturity because not everyone. So like having kids. Having kids puts you in a position to force you to kind of mature.
Yeah.
So that I know that makes you mature, but I don't feel like not having kids makes you immature.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
mean.
So there's situations that will like maybe even if you have to take care of a parent or a grandparent, that's another situation that makes you
Kind of forces you to grow up.
and makes you a bit more mature.
Yeah.
But if you don't do that, it's not that you're not mature. It's just that I feel like you just there's levels of maturity in it.
Yeah, there is, because I'm trying to think. Yeah, literally, there is levels of maturity. Because when you're saying it forces you to mature, it forces you to grow up.
Yeah.
Doesn't force you to mature though. When you think it was like
That's what because not all parents are mature.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally.
This is my point. So that's why I said
Like, that's why you're
these
saying
are things
there's
that-
levels to it.
Yeah, it
Actually,
can
like,
add to you maturing, but it doesn't guarantee you maturing.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
literally.
true.
Do you guys say so?
It's
It's
one or
not
the
everyone
other.
that's got kids that's
It
mature.
doesn't guarantee
No.
maturity because there's a lot of people that have a lot of responsibilities, and you would expect it to mature, that to make them a bit more wiser or to make them a bit more mature, and they're really not. But they've grown. It's forced them to grow up.
Or you've got like career maturity, like job maturity, like people that just always have a job.
Yeah.
There's a level of maturity within that.
That's
And
what I'm
they
saying.
might not necessarily always have. Those people have kids, and there's some people that have kids but don't really ever have a job.
Yeah.
get you.
So there's
I
different
get
levels
you.
to it, like a different aspect.
Yes.
It's so crazy.
Yes. I mean, do you know what? I feel like when I think about age and maturity, it's interesting to me because it's like, as you guys are talking, it's like bang, bang, bang. There's so many different things coming to my head. And I think about, I would say between 13 to 16. Yeah. School. Yeah. Secondary school. When I reached about year 10,
Yeah.
I would say that, go on sis. No, go on sis. When I reached about year 10, I would say I saw like, I don't know if I would call them different elements of maturity, but where people's minds were at in the mature department, to me, there was different. So it was like, we're all young. And there were some people that it's like, so grown, you're drinking, you're smoking, you're doing this, you're doing that. Do you know what I mean? That, it's like,
That was
that's
like,
not mature,
it wasn't
but
mature,
it's like,
but it was
it's
like,
Yeah.
it was levels to it. 'cause
it was
like,
ahead.
It's forward.
it was forward. It was
forward.
advanced. Because to us, it was
That's
like,
it. But then you got the other side of the person that's that same age, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're drinking, you're smoking, you're so immature.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are, we are 15, we are 14.
Yeah, because that's
You're
how
so
we would look at it. Like,
Yeah.
what
You know
are
what
you
I
doing?
mean?
Like, get your
Literally.
life.
And
yeah.
then there's people at that age, so it's so crazy. 15 was such an interesting age. There's
was.
people also that at that age that are, you know, having sex,
Yeah.
doing all of these things, going to these places and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you've just got the other person who is still 10.
Literally,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean?
So this that one that's having sex and going places and doing this
Mm-hmm.
thing, because of what they've been through, because of their environment and their surroundings, it's forcing them to grow up. Forcing them. You get what I'm trying to say? But you're
And
not
that's
mature.
why they feel like
You feel like you're mature, but
They
you're
can
not
do
mature.
these things. Right.
Because with maturity comes just this wisdom, comes wiseness, comes a lot of stuff. I don't like
That-
I feel like people use that mature word very like loosely.
What does it look like?
I'm mature.
yes.
That's the
What
thing.
does
What
it
does it
look
look
like?
like?
Yeah, what?
Because
yeah.
it's like you're 15, you're
because a lot of
drinking,
guys
you're
are, but
smoking.
I've realized even when I was a bit younger, when I'm thinking about it, growing up, a lot of guys will like when I speak to people, it will be, oh my god, like you speak to me after, oh my god, you're so mature.
Yeah.
But what's mature to you? What's mature in your head? Like, is it because
Do you know
of
what?
the way I'm speaking? Is it the way I look? What's mature to you?
Mature is like being able to have a conversation and not.
What's the proper
not
word?
having certain-
Because these people be using
get
it
it?
No,
loosely.
for females as well. I'll tell you about like you lot hold yourself well together. Do you guys saying? So it's like there's a level of what people, the fact that you can actually hold a conversation, the fact that you got things going on for your lives. This is what makes you mature.
Okay.
Once you pass a certain barrier like 25, yeah, you're now in the same bucket as a woman, same like conversation as a woman that is in her 40s, 50s.
Okay, I get you.
Because
Yeah, I get you.
Why'd you say that?
No, he's just showing that maturity level.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're,
Do you
get it?
you're in the deep end now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Doesn't
cool.
matter how old you are. Like life is real for you now.
Yeah.
Now, and we're
Literally.
25. Sometimes life gets real for people that's when they're 45.
Yeah, yeah.
I
yeah.
get you.
You understand?
Before that.
That's
so
exactly.
crazy.
Sometimes life
Or not even gets
when
real for
they're
them.
18.
They get real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
They get with it. They're
It's like,
like, yeah,
it's
like,
like,
come.
you sometimes have you ever spoken with big people and you're telling them to like you're like right, I'm schooling them.
Yeah.
You have to wonder. That's what I'm saying with age. Like age is literally nothing but a number. Because why are we like? It's not even why are we?
not a
'Cause
bad
it's
thing
a
either.
blessing at the same time,
Yeah,
right?
but-
Yes,
it's a blessing.
it is,
but
it is.
It's a learning.
It's yeah.
Curve, innit?
Learning,
Yeah.
like literally, because it's like what goes through my mind is, how did you like? Not even how did you get here? What happened in your childhood? What happened with you when you was growing up?
You know, when you
why
think about-
you not like?
When you was like what she was saying in childhood, what do you think about the people that had everything though? When you was younger, you see, like when you was younger, you're like, right, you go into this person's room, they got everything you would have wanted, and it's different for girls than the boys. Like boys would have been decks and all of those kind of things, like
Yeah.
computer and all of that. And for you, whatever, the room looked like
It'd be
they're like
clothes
Summer
or,
Walker
like,
album
bed
cover.
on the
Like,
phone.
yeah, you know what I mean?
That's so
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
But now, if you notice, those people that had everything at that age, when it came to the age of being able to handle
Actually,
themselves,
like yes.
that's where I noticed a lot of people that did, you know, because everyone's always talking about both house parents and all of this.
Yeah.
A lot of the boys that I saw had both parents, and both parents were doing well and they catered for them.
Yeah.
Later in life, their man had it hard. Their maturity levels wasn't. They
Wasn't
were very,
there.
yeah, they knew what to do in
Because
terms of go and get a job. Or,
Basic little stuff like that. It wasn't there. The maturity levels, like what you said, because why? Mum and dad going back to how they were brought up.
That's so true.
And they're surrounded.
And it's just so easy
That's
for
why
them
people have to be
just
so careful.
be not. I don't want to say spoon fed, but
Yeah.
it's just so easy
Yeah.
for them to, you know what I mean?
Literally,
lie
it's
back
spoon-fed.
because it's like
Like that's crazy.
mum
'Cause
and
can
dad
you
work for
imagine?
me anyway.
Can you imagine living so long with your mum and dad or whatever, and like relying on them, or because like,
Yeah,
not even, they don't even have to be wealthy or whatever, but just relying on mum and dad. And one day you're forced to go out in the outside world and you
Yeah.
don't have a goddamn clue. Like that is that's
And you're-
scary.
Yeah.
But people don't talk about that side because they have.
Do you know how scary that is?
they have to sell you a lifestyle, and then people base their lifestyle and their parents on this lifestyle that's sold. They don't even know no one that's lived it.
Literally, that's so crazy.
That's why it's like a lot of the things that people consider mature and how they say, oh, what this would be the perfect household and all of this, all of that stuff is bullshit.
Oh,
There's no perfect household,
I was just
right?
about to
That's just
say,
it.
there is
Everybody
no-
does
There's
their
things that
thing
you could
their
do.
own way.
Yeah.
Listen, there's no such thing you could do because you could do it that perfect way. You're doing all good and you're doing this for your child, like we were
Yes.
saying in our previous
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
And your child has turned out to just be the most like what
Rubbish
you would have
person.
never thought.
The thing is, I think it's like
would've never thought.
when you say and what a lot of time we don't like to even admit our own lives. So our child could watch everything we do and repeat us, and we still look at them like, "What are you doing? Can you not see the elements of what you was doing and what they're doing?"
Yeah.
But it's hard for us. Like I got kids of my own, and I have to just
Yeah.
Yeah.
bite my hands off.
Yeah, you just can't even. I know what you mean.
No, of course, of
I know what
course.
you mean.
It's
And
just
you just have to
crazy.
just like, all right, cool, let's deal with this.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Because the way as well,
exactly
don't
what
you
you
think that it's a bit when a man is overly thinking about his daughters or his stepdaughters' sexual activities, it's a bit creepy as well.
That's just a bit like, I don't know. That's why when you go into like the step parenting and stuff like that, people have to be very careful.
But I feel like both, like
Yeah.
any man that is too like, because I've seen certain like situations where a man like so angry that his stepdaughter's having sex or so angry that his daughter's having sex, and I'm like,
I was gonna say, does that happen?
as much as I'll have conversation and have a deep, like a strong
Mm-hmm.
conversation, like I've learned in life that how do you know, what do you think you own them for one, and then what kind of life did you bring them up in, like
That's
Yeah.
so true.
and then even if you did
Yeah.
bring them up in the church, well, make sure
That
they didn't
part.
do that when you were
Yeah.
in church
Yeah.
while you
Yeah,
brought them
that's
up
true.
there.
Yeah.
Like I've seen so many things in life that nothing saved anyone from their
That makes sense.
mistakes of life. Innit?
Yes.
That's crazy. But
Yes.
like I was saying earlier on to you guys as well about what do you think about dating like someone older than you? What do you think about like, is there like, when it comes to age, is there like a maximum, is there like a cap on like, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, dating wise, like say you're your age now, you're
Okay.
no, dating in general.
Staying.
Dating or like or see
Quick-
sorry like okay
what is
see
dating?
yourself with like being in a relationship, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dating, because what you doing on a date anyways, what is your okay, I just want to know,
Like I don't.
what was you gonna say, sis?
You know, like some people go on dates not even for, not
Sugar
looking for
daddies.
anything. They're just going on dates just because.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
well, just to have a drink.
Tricks.
Just to use the people, just have
Oh,
a
I get
drink,
I get
just
you.
to- do
Okay,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
okay, cool.
Yeah, so
Okay.
relationship.
All right, relationship.
Yeah.
Let's talk about relationships first. What do you think? Like,
Okay, well, me personally,
Yeah.
I'm 25, going to be 26 next week.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see someone that's 26
yeah,
That's just-
What's
that's
your
me
reason?
personally.
What would you be your reason?
because it's so cliche to say the maturity level, but
It's just not
that's
there.
just no, not for
Especially
me.
men. It's just
Not for
like
me, not for me personally.
I know what you
So
mean.
I'm like, I feel like the youngest person I'd go for is probably like 29. Do you know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, that makes
and that
sense.
is even young.
Mm-hmm.
That's still young to me.
What
Do
would
know
you be
what
your oldest, like your oldest person you go for?
I would say about 33.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say about 33.
Okay.
What about you, sis?
Well,
what would you say?
like, well, my youngest will probably be like 30.
Mhm.
My oldest probably, just like 40.
Okay.
40,
Okay.
maybe
I ain't mad at
41, maybe 4. Listen,
I ain't
if
mad
I
at
like you,
you like.
I like you.
I ain't mad
if
at
you could treat me
That's why-
good,
That's why I don't think
You
like,
treat me
even
good.
when you're saying like a younger man can't come and put down some game on you, you'd be surprised.
I just want to.
I'm not saying that they're not.
Where?
I'm not saying that they don't exist.
They
because
exist, but
they exist.
where?
I know that there is some men out there that's my age
Yeah.
that are advanced with their
Yeah.
maturity and their thinking and the way they do things. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but
Where, Shereen?
like from what I see,
She's lying. She knows about one. Guys, she knows about one, and that's it. And I know it's about one.
From what I'm
The rest of them are a bag of no.
I'm like, nah, I just wouldn't.
It just comes down to the compromise, like I say.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but I just feel like with younger, I don't know, me personally, anyways, with younger guys, like you said, it is the maturity part.
is,
That's what I
it
used to
is.
think. But then when I started dating older guys, I'm like, oh, they're gonna be more mature,
Yeah.
bro. Y'all, some of them is like,
Some of them are, yeah.
But everything is
Still,
down to the
you're
check.
like even your maturity level is like even younger than me. Like I'm 26
But sometimes you, like,
tomorrow.
as women like that. Women are not always cool with men that are intellectually challenging.
I don't. Okay, what do you mean
do you
by
mean?
intellect? I don't need you to be battling me or anything like that. But I need you to be there with it up here. Don't come out with no stupidness. As in, for me to look at you like, what?
But you have to be someone needs to be able to carry your weight. Do you know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
you.
But more time, you know, will just deal with what you know is available.
What do you mean? What's
What
available?
do you mean?
Like available, what more is in your hands than it is in like someone like you. You don't like you don't really want to chase as much as men do.
What do you mean we don't want to chase as much as men? Well,
I like a little chase. I like a little
what
run.
do we like to like chase guys? Is that what you mean? Like, let me see, going over my head.
as in the guy to chase us.
Yeah, why not?
I like a little run. Just a little
Yeah,
one.
why
just
not?
To see that and just so I can see
yeah.
that you're interested.
I feel
Do you know
like
what I
that's
mean? I
nice.
feel
It's a bit of you know.
That, I feel like that's normal with women and men though.
But one thing I wouldn't do, what I was just thinking about as well, I'm not dating anybody that's younger than me.
Oh, I would.
Like that's just a rap
No, I
for you,
wouldn't.
baby.
I wouldn't,
No,
but I know that I know people my
Dating.
age that would do.
I'm not dating. I am not going. I'm not having a relationship with. I will not marry anybody that's younger than me. And that's just
you
it.
know what happened to you by saying that?
What?
You get lied to.
Listen, I'm
Yeah, like-
gonna be. I'm 26.
Because man,
I think I'm over the point of like now. Like you need to show me. No. We're not. Come on, we're grown people now. There's no lying to no more.
No, I know. I'm just talking about when I was younger.
That's what I'm saying. That's happened when you was
You
younger.
lied to women that was older than you.
And you know, what? Sometimes I just never said. So that sometimes the conversation. Sometimes I told the truth, but if I'm crossed the line, then I'm more open to tell the truth.
But what is your what?
But
In the
my
end, you're gonna
thing
get
is-
found out.
Yeah.
How long do you think it's gonna? Why do guys lie about their
But
age?
sometimes it doesn't take long to cross the line. So if you've crossed the line,
Then you're like, woo. Then you can let down your guard. Would you let your guard? Would you say your age after
if
that?
I've already given you the 1-2s, there, and now you ask me. I'm
No,
gonna-
but what if she asked you before and you lied?
No, they won't ask me before.
Why?
Why?
Because why you asking my age?
What?
No, that's the first thing I want.
First thing I need to know when I
First
meet
thing I
in
wanna know.
person is excusez-moi.
No,
How
if you
old
like, say
are
that
you?
you're in a party.
What's your name?
You're in a party.
What's your
you chat to
age?
someone. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just chatting to someone. You're not gonna say, "How old are you?" That's
Yeah, why
that's a
not?
youth man's question.
What question?
You don't do
No,
that.
you need to. If you're in a
What,
party,
as a man asking a woman.
Oh, I thought you meant no. I'm asking.
no, but sorry.
Because I got to know.
Listen.
Because there's a lot of guys that look older than their age.
You're not supposed to ask women how.
There's a lot of
No,
guys that look.
sorry,
I'm just.
guys need to be
I'm not
asking-
talking about guys
guys need to
asking
be
women.
asking women
From
their
your point,
ages
that's
now.
fine. If you don't, but me personally, that's like me. I'm not.
asking.
I'm gonna ask
How
my
old are
age.
you?
Excuse me.
I need to know.
That's a silly
Sorry.
question.
Well,
What?
no, it's not. No, it's not. Jay.
So why is that a silly question? Let's just go on to this now because you don't need to ask women their age now. So what if you're talking to someone that looks grown as hell
I was just
and
about
you
to
think
say.
that she's some sort of age near to your age group,
And
but
she's
she's not.
not, yeah.
So because you don't want to ask the age and you're not supposed to ask females their age and you go and
Yeah.
have sexual altercation with this girl
Yeah.
now. And down the line, you find out that she's like 10 years younger than you or whatever, or
Yeah.
15 years younger than you. Just saying,
That would never happen to me.
because the way you're saying it,
Yeah,
because
but it may not have.
a lot of
it
guys
may
might
not
go
have
out there and not
happened
ask
to
for
you.
age.
No, I'm just
But it
saying.
will
Like,
happen.
again, no, I totally understand what you're not saying, but I'm saying, depending on again maturity. Yeah, it's very hard for someone to get underneath your radar.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? And that's where, like, in life, you don't. As much as we say, "Oh, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't do this." If you met someone of a decent age and that's not what you usually do, but they have a certain level of maturity. That's the only thing that could change you.
Okay, get that.
Even if for you lot as females, it's the only reason that could change your mind for this guy.
Yeah.
Like younger or whatever. It's something that you wouldn't usually do.
Yeah.
The person's maturity levels.
Okay, I get that. But I need to
Okay,
know your
yeah.
age.
Yeah.
And then
But
yeah.
I'm saying you'll get lied to.
Well, I'm gonna
But you're
find
gonna
you
get
out at
found
some
out.
point. I'm not, and if I feel uncomfortable.
If you already smashed, then you smash.
No, I'm not already smashing nothing. I need to know your age.
I need
Them
to know-
them years have gone.
need to know
Where
your-
guys will lie to.
your
I'm
age
gonna be
first.
26.
Yeah.
Or like that's just ridiculous now. If you're still out here lying about your age, as well, that's the thing that pisses me off too. Because I'm someone that if you're younger than me, just okay, it's a wrap, like I said. But
Yeah.
don't lie about your age because it's not like because there's a lot of guys that will be maybe 40 and they will lie about their age. Like if you're
Yeah.
40, just say you're 40.
Yes.
Don't say
Yeah.
listen.
They'll like either
You
way,
are
up
true
and
street.
down.
It's bad though. Sorry,
Wait,
it's
pause.
bad. It's bad.
Like,
How can you go around saying to people that you are not your age like that?
Yes.
This is a midlife crisis, guys. You don't get to an age and decide to just knock off a few years because you wanted to. In your brain, you could do that, but not out loud.
No.
If someone's asked you for your age, you tell them your age. Don't go along. That is crazy. That is insanity.
I don't think
It's killing me
I don't
right
think
now.
putting years on your age is insanity as much as I think taking years off your age is.
That's not okay. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say.
Personally, that-
Oh yeah, no, I
if you're
understand what you're
younger,
trying to say.
Saying you're older.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
think
too
that's-
bad.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
Because I get what you're trying to say.
As,
Like,
as
what?
saying you're younger than
I get what you're trying to
Yeah,
say. But the
You're
younger
saying
part,
when you're saying you're younger than how old you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to have matured to a certain place where you're
especially if you're at an age like that, like don't be lying about your age. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wonder if females
You're right.
do
But
females
even when
do
you're
this?
29 lying to a 19-year-old. Like,
Oh my
that's
god!
like- yeah,
Oh
there's
my
people
God.
that's doing it. There's
They
man
are. They are. They
Yeah,
are.
That is
so-
saying that you're 20 or you're 25. Like, why
yeah.
would you even do that to yourself?
That's weird.
Like, again,
It's weird.
it's people do a lot just to cut through because the world we live in now,
Awesome.
everyone's on a cut through thing.
Sorry,
Cut
that is
through
a
what?
key phrase.
You cut through the jail
That is a key phrase.
because
People
why?
are literally just trying to cut through. Like, that's
Cut through where?
it's not
Because
even-
that's
They will
crazy,
just do
Jay.
anything to cut through.
Because
It's so
do you know
true.
what smacks it is? Imagine now this year, like say for instance,
For a little bit of
yeah, let's say like bank holiday weekend, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cool, boom. We've probably gone through this already, yeah. Get a rental, plan out which rental you're gonna get, yeah. Make sure you got a little outfit.
yeah.
Go to the rat rave,
Wow, guys. The
got
right
fresh
ring.
trim.
Yeah.
The gal you're drawing that night,
Yeah, it's the naive, immature,
and sometimes that's the hot
dance.
But that's so
girl.
crazy
Oh,
though.
sad.
That is actually so crazy that you could just.
Sad.
Why would you go out for one night and just try and portray something just for one night?
because the betrayal of that night will be
My
enough.
heart is like
to draw that
to
immature. Yeah, to be, woo, Jason.
Just be yourself. Come in the cab.
What do you mean?
Not
be
come in the
yourself?
Uber.
Why?
Why not? You still got there.
But no,
did
but
you
why is
beg
it-
a drive?
Why is it not stupid that people will respond to that bait? That
Yes.
It is, but that's
That's true.
my thing
It's
is why have
true,
you
but
gone
I
to
know
that
what you
extent to
mean.
go and bait someone? Be
But
yourself,
it shows-
man.
No. But I'm saying, how does that make
maturity
sense?
as well.
It's like, why would
Oh,
a
it
man
makes
not?
sense.
I'm not saying that it's something. I'm saying, why would someone not want to do that though?
Why would you not want to like go for that to that extent to join
If
someone?
you know that's what
and
you
that's
need to
not
do.
actually your lifestyle.
Because let's say, for instance, someone owns that car, and then you go back to their yard, and then there's cockroaches.
Oh my gosh.
Like what we saw.
That is
Have you seen
scary.
that?
That's-
You just what the hell? Let me get. You're making me itch. Wait, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
So
Did
I'm
you see
saying-
that?
literally
Did you not see
saw
the thing that was
something
going on
like- yeah,
on
hold on.
Instagram?
No.
The girl
Did you see?
basically, I don't know how she got home with him, but she's like, oh look, he's got a rollie, and she's snapping his room, and he's dead, cold sleeping.
This is
But there's
disgusting.
cockroaches all around, guys.
Underneath it,
Swarming
it just
the room,
flew out-
swarming the
it
bed.
Flew out of his
And I
mattress
see a few
that
of
was
them,
on the
not
ground.
just one.
On the ground.
I bought two of them.
His mattress that was on the ground, but you have a Rolex like that.
And the rollie's there, he's just
Scary
sleeping on his
behaviour.
belly.
You have a
30
Rolex.
racks or 20
you
racks, 30
have
racks.
a Rolex.
First of all,
and
is that
you
even
don't
real?
have a-
No, it probably is. Because that's what I'm saying. You're not thinking about mentality.
This is- and
man,
it's
how much
scary.
man
Oh,
live in a bando?
That
Oh
is the
my God.
Look at the immaturity.
Sorry, Lord, for calling your name in vain.
During,
What?
During the week, they're in a crack house with the crackheads.
Smelly.
And in the weekend, they're coming out
You come out with your one dead arm.
and the
Oh my-
And they're
just
just,
spend-
yep,
But
and
the
they
whole
spend
week,
all that
that's what
money,
you're
but
living
you,
like. That's
yeah,
the
and
whole
it's,
week, that's what
Take
you're living
notes, girls.
That's what a bad
So look
boy
out
is,
for them.
isn't
You
it?
gotta ask more questions.
it's crazy.
The trap houses.
Don't get
It's
excited
so
for one
crazy
night.
that you're there from Monday to
no
Friday.
no
you
heating
come-
and all that.
Oh my gosh, and you come outside
Sweating out
and
your
you're,
bags.
and you're
You can't
dripped
even
from your
bathe.
head to your shoe.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
but when
you
you
know
come
they
the
don't
weekend-
even want to bathe anyways, even if they could.
That's a
Some of them are
maturity.
so disgusting.
Maturity.
Wait, but hold on. It really gets to be to think that people go to that certain extent to just be, why can't we just be ourselves? Why can't we normalize being ourselves?
But then it goes age and maturity. You have big men that will still be doing that.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I know.
It literally, and it.
I
it
know.
just goes, oh, it's
People-
I know this.
bad.
And it's crazy to
Without
me.
experience, yeah, you think that like,
But-
a lot of men think they got to take a woman out for leisure every single time.
Uh-huh.
So they think they got to either take you to dinner, take you to bowling, take you to cinema, take you to... They don't even realise that they can set up take you to the park on a nice day and set up a picnic.
Yeah.
As long as the other stuff is happening.
Yeah.
Take
yes.
Yeah, as long as this other stuff is happening, like,
Yes.
let's go for a walk.
Be a bit creative. Be a
I
bit
get
more
you.
creative. It's not even
Yeah.
like is that even out of the box? Like, come
Yeah.
on. What the hell?
And then just
Late
spruce up
night
with a
canal.
nice little.
Why is your head stuck in the circle?
Because
In a this small circle. Yeah.
everyone's
Come
because
out of the
everyone
box,
thinks
man. The circle.
providing is so much. everyone thinks providing is Birkin.
Yes, I think, and that's what's running in their head.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
I don't know
You
what
know
to do. But no, it's the small
With
things that matter.
They don't
That's
think it's
so
an
true.
MK bag.
Like,
Oh my
not the
god.
Do you
MK
get
It's
us?
the four
No,
that
but
counts. It's just the four.
No, I remember the MK.
But I know, no, I know what.
You know what I mean? Like, if a man went and
Okay.
honestly bought you a nice, like, you know,
No, I don't want one. But thank you. I don't mind something else.
no,
but
that's
thank you.
That's you.
I know, but you just asked me, and I'm asking.
No, but you talk a certain
But I'm
game.
answering.
Yeah, you talk a certain game, but you tolerate other stuff.
No, I'm answering. You asked me if a guy. I tolerate what? If a guy asks me an MK, but I
You
gotta
just bought it, you just
Thank
bought it.
you, but I don't want to wear. I'm good. I done MK when I was like, what? No, why am I tolerating anything
My
else?
thing is this.
I'm alright. I will take it because I'm not someone that will be like take back a gift because I
but I'm
don't do
saying
that.
everything else is done right.
I put it. What do you mean?
You gotta remember, you don't know like this. You just
I'm
you,
alright, I
hear me
just-
out.
if I don't like
You
it, I
just
don't
met
like
this guy.
it.
Hear me out. You just met this guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everything else is cool.
Okay.
So you understand what that MK bag meant from that particular person.
Okay.
So say for instance, if you're with
I
someone
get what you're
and they're
saying.
just on a certain level of lifestyle, yeah,
Okay.
and they
Yeah.
buy you MK, that's a muggage.
All right
Yeah.
then. Well,
Oh,
maybe if you
I get
put
what
in
you're
that
saying.
context, it
Yeah.
might be different. I haven't
Yeah.
been there, so
I'm just saying, as a
yeah,
working
I get
guy,
what you're saying.
it's all right, isn't it? Like,
Okay.
it's got his place.
what you're
He's
saying.
doing his thing, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Just doing this thing on a normal level. You remember we live in London, so even just to do your thing on a normal level, costs
Yeah.
a certain amount of money. I'm just saying, depending on the person,
I get
it should
exactly
be
what you're saying.
the reaction towards
Yeah.
the gift.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
Me, like if someone's going on flossy, if you're going on flossy, then yo,
Yeah, then
what the
I'm
fuck is
looking
that,
for
bro?
the flossy. Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
you.
what
I
the fuck
get
is
you.
that? You know, because you don't wear that shit.
Yeah.
So why are you giving that to me?
Yeah.
I get that, but
But if-
I'm just
I get
saying
you.
that specific thing. I just didn't.
I
want.
told no, but do you know what's
I get you.
what's terrible about saying that is that
What?
you're missing you're putting out a side of you
Mm-hmm.
that is looking for just the material. Then
No, I'm not.
it is.
Babe, I don't want that one. Can I get something else? I'm not talking about it being expensive. What if I wanted something else? What if I wanted something like a chain and it could have been more cheaper? It's not about it being material. I just don't want that.
Yes, that's
Thank
what you're
you.
saying. You are saying that
I
though,
do not
it's
want
cheap.
that. I don't like
You don't-
MK. Why am
No,
I
I'm
wearing
not saying-
Slow
MK?
down. Kira said
I'm just I'm sticking to what you said to me. I do not want MK.
So it
I
doesn't
had
matter-
MK when I was 16.
It doesn't
I don't
matter the
want
person.
it now. If it's something nice, let me just restate. If I see something nice that I like, and you know, maybe, but just thinking about it now, no, thank you, no,
I'm done.
that's it.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's move on.
and that's fine. But that's not
I'm
maturity.
done because Kira.
How is it not maturity?
Kira's-
I'm not gonna say, babe. If you listen, if you bought me, I'm not an ungrateful person. If you bought me something, I'm not gonna be like, I don't like it. Thank you, I'll
that's what
keep
you
it, but
said.
I just won't wear it if I don't like it.
Oh,
And that's happened to me a
No,
few
and
times.
I hear that, and I hear that. But
It's
I'm saying,
happened to me a few
saying
times.
someone, oh,
But I haven't told you that I don't like it.
Depending on who the person is,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying sometimes that will benefit you because I feel like depending on the attitude that the person has approached you with,
Mm-hmm.
you deserve to give them that.
Okay.
But depending on like women always give out this thing of they want a man to be this kind of guy. They don't want cheating. They don't want all this. That's a lot of criteria.
I know.
already.
Yeah, I'm
So
guessing
if
to
you-
understand.
If you want all of these material things, then you better not mind when you better bring a girl home certain time if that's what it is.
No, we'll talk
On my
after when
birthday.
you start doing what you need to do.
I'm so
We'll talk after about the girl. We got a lot of stuff.
No,
to
I'm
do.
just saying criteria of
Yeah.
of
No, I understand what you're saying, but yeah,
it's maturity.
it is mature. I
Like-
am mature, so don't take that away. What can I say? Anyways, I got my time where I'm not mature, guys. So
No,
talk about-
of course.
I was
Can
gonna
we
say
talk
yeah.
about that?
Can we talk about that
Can
part?
we talk about that? Because although I'm definitely mature, I feel like I've got my head screwed on.
Yeah.
I feel like
For
I'm
sure.
mature. However, as a grown woman, as a grown 26-year-old woman, I have my times where I'm just
You just don't want to be mature. You
Yeah.
just want to let loose.
No, I hear that.
You just want to let loose a little bit and just like, relax. I wonder if everybody has a time like that. Sometimes that's the one that.
No, you.
Are
If
we
you
crazy?
if you don't, then there's something wrong.
Oh,
You
okay.
think?
Cool.
Okay,
So-
cool.
so-
I thought it was
Yeah.
only us.
So when you say you have your times like that,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm thinking about
You're thinking, what's
I'm
going
thinking
through your
about
head
my
now? It's
times.
like, what's your times? What do
yeah,
you do?
what's
Because yeah, but
what's your time?
In
I
terms
mean,
of what?
everybody's different.
just
When you're
in
just
general,
not acting mature, like, do you have your
what's
silly
your
times?
time?
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Like, but you got to remember that it just depends on where you are. There's a place and
Of
time for
course.
everything.
Oh.
Yeah, 100%.
That
That's it,
part.
that's it. Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Because if I ever act out my immature self, I genuinely feel like I'd be people would be worried about me. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
No,
Not
no,
really.
no, no.
But because we know each other, no. But that's
They
like
will.
me. When I'm in my little zone, I'm like, if nobody knew me, they'd think that I'm absolutely crazy. They'd think I am tapped, but it is what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, no, but
And I embrace that. I like my little.
I don't like
balance
people
of-
thinking if you think anyone's fixed, then you're fooled.
Ooh.
Like more for you, innit? Like if you think that anyone's got a fixed character because
Yeah.
they like to give you a certain energy,
Yeah.
more time that's because you're one dimensional.
That's so true.
You know what I mean? Like there's more time you know like the if you know a lot of people, you know that everybody's got a different side.
Yeah.
And you sometimes you're depending on who you are to them, you're never gonna see a certain side.
Facts.
That's so true, you know, because it's like
That part.
you will see one side to someone, and then
so
you see
true.
a video of them, and you see another,
Yeah.
and you're like, but I don't even know that.
Yeah.
I don't even know that
Like,
side.
who's that?
Who the hell is that
Yeah, it's
person?
true.
But
I would never
there's some
expect
people that
it.
you say I knew that they had that side.
Yeah,
But
like
I respect that they did. It was just not. We haven't been in a situation where it was needed for them to
for
bring
them
that
to
side.
to
like
bring it
bring
out.
that side out. That's
And
very
it's like,
true.
guys, if you do bring that side out for no reason, when on the first time you meet someone, something is definitely definitely
You was
wrong.
nervous.
Ooh, can you imagine?
Yeah.
But maybe that's just them in general. Some people
No,
are
but
just like weird.
When you
like,
when you go too far, sometimes have you ever like gone to meet someone, and whether you like them or you know them, and you done too much?
no,
Done
I
too
don't
much.
think so.
I mean,
I
for
don't.
me,
I'm actually thinking back
for
because I'm
me-
very like I'm an overthinker in my head, so I don't know if I'm doing too much to you, but it's never too much. It'll be
No,
too
not
minimal.
too much to them. Just got drunk or.
No, I try my best.
Do you
not
guys
to.
say
me
it?
doing too much is
I try my best not
I
to.
don't- or just-
because
No,
that's
no, I hear that. But there's some people that it's not a particular
saying
situation I've been in
something
myself, but I've seen people when they get around maybe someone they like or a group of people that they want to be accepted by.
Oh my god,
They end up doing too
kind
much.
of do. Yeah, I know what you mean.
what
That's
you mean.
very true.
Yeah.
and then I
know
just
what
feel
you
like that
mean.
never works out in the end because I'm
of
actually
course
thinking
not,
about
'cause you done too much.
situations that's happened like
you
around
done,
me.
You done too much.
That
literally.
is crazy.
I don't even want to tell you. I think
What was you gonna
what that
say?
made me think. I don't want to say it because I feel like that's my
Share
immature.
it,
No, that's
share
my
it.
immature side coming out.
Go on.
You share your immature side with
It's
them.
coming
They'd
out.
love to know.
No, do you know what? Yeah, it kind of makes me think of. You guys are looking completely crazy. It kind of makes me think of That's So Raven.
No, why are they gonna look at you crazy, girl?
Do you know what? Do you know?
If you don't know,
like,
but
if
that's
you
the
don't-
era that we
okay,
grew up
yeah,
in. If you don't know That's So Raven,
then you just don't know.
You just wasn't in
You just
our
don't
like
know.
you know.
But you know, like because she was psychic, she can see the future. That kind of immature side. She used to kind of hold it back.
Yeah, I know
because
what
she
you mean.
knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, of course.
But it's like it just ends up coming
Happen-
out
it just
anyway.
happen-
Do
you
you
just
know
have
what I
to be-
mean? And it's just
Because it's the
That's why
yin and
people
yang,
just
innit?
need to be themselves.
It's the yin and yang.
yes.
Like,
And some people don't have that. I don't
You want to
think.
overdo it. You want to show this person that
you're
this.
acting if you're not going to show. You know, there's there's bad in good and there's good in bad.
Yes.
And that's what that sign's about. That white and the black dot and the
Yes.
you know what I mean.
Yes.
The
And
black
the
and
white,
white.
yeah.
Yes.
So if you don't ever express that
So
side of
sorry,
you,
the black and the white is bad and good, basically.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Whichever
in-
side you want.
In
The
the
yin- yeah,
bad,
so
there's
yin
a
yang
little
means
bit
bad
of
and
And there's
good.
a dot,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
In the good, there's a
There's
tiny
a
bit of bad.
black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get you.
if you don't understand that, like you don't understand that you're not perfect as well. You're gonna kind of try and live this quote unquote perfect life, and when you don't get the treatment from people of you being a perfect person,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be happy with that neither.
Yes.
You know what I'm
What is a
saying?
perfect person? People are weird.
Yeah.
This is
That's
the
why
thing.
people go. But let me say, touch wood
go
first
sis,
of all.
and I'll go.
Before I go any further into it, I forgot to say before we started. I just want to say R.I.P. to our friend Flex.
yeah.
That's passed away, guys.
Yeah.
I just want to say R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Send in
to
our love and our
Yeah.
condolences to your family, and yeah, in this time, it's just yeah. But guys, I was gonna talk about people are literally killing themselves to be perfect.
To be. That's
Like
it.
it's actually getting sickening now because I
That's
saw
what it is.
something. I don't know if you saw on Hollywood Unlocked. This lady, I don't know how many surgeries she's done. She's a whatever Kim Kardashian lookalike or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you done about, I think it was her 30-second surgery, guys, and she died to get her waist smaller. You did not need any more than what you had, and you died after the 30-second. But didn't you think after the second or the third, you would like that was
I
enough?
remember with surgery as well. Again, maturity.
Because she was trying to get perfect.
Let me tell you why. There's for 2 weeks before it, you're not supposed to smoke. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. There's a list of things they give
That's
people
crazy.
that
I
they're not
didn't
supposed to do.
even
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, and then people go over there and smoking, doing everything, all the way to surgery. Yeah. And then on top of it, they tell you don't fly for a certain amount of weeks, even. Yeah, if you can.
And they're gone by Tuesday.
People, yeah, they're gone by
went
Tuesday.
Monday,
yeah,
they-
and certain people have exploded on the plane. You know that, innit? Like,
What do you say? Some people what?
Exploded
on the plane.
Yeah, because of the pressure.
Yeah.
Well, from like doing surgery.
Yeah.
What do you mean explode on the
Exploded on the
plane?
plane.
on the plane.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just stop. Just stop.
Because it stops the blood vessels from.
Yeah.
But it's just like
Forming together to heal.
You're not allowed any of that stuff. When you're doing surgery, there's so much stuff you're not supposed to have.
I know,
and
know.
nobody listens to it.
I know a lot of people don't listen to
Scary.
it, and that's the scary part because we know a lot.
some of
we
these
know a lot of
people
people.
listen to it, but-
Some people do, and even when you do follow, God forbid, touch wood, when you do follow through with the whole procedure, you see people losing their life. It's just like,
But then you might. It's the amount of. You see the kind of money that you need to do to have these kind of surgeries properly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not go and get it and you ain't got enough money to stay for 2 weeks, so I gotta go now.
but I don't understand why people do that though.
Because
Like, let's be realistic. Why have you got to go now? I want to stay there for as long as I can. First of all,
Do you know what I mean?
Because
So
I
that
need to know
I need to
that
heal.
when I heal, I's okay.
Let's go
What am I
further.
going and get
Like
off
you
to go?
said, so I'm not exploding on the plane.
Hold on
Do you
a
know what I
second.
mean?
That's nothing. Certain women are going to hotel rooms
Mm-hmm.
to get cement put in their belly.
What are you talking about?
Oh, like the bum shots? Because I've heard something like that.
Cement.
I've heard something like cement.
So what, is in a syringe?
there. Yeah.
No. Cement.
But I'm saying,
In the
what is it in the
syringe,
syringe?
Yeah.
I've heard that cement is inside of it.
So
Yeah.
why would you
Heard
want to do
something
that
like
to
So
yourself?
people do their own private ones. Some people putting cement in you. Some people putting glue in you. Some people putting
Not
different things.
gluing you.
Yeah.
What is going on?
All different countries.
But even that, I don't understand why. You must have something's wrong with you. Why would you want to go and do
Even
that? to
Cardi B
yourself?
had a funny
Yeah, I
stuff.
know.
Like,
And
there's
then I
loads
even
of
remember one
famous
time
people
she was
that had
saying,
a funny one done.
But you know what's so crazy? Because she was saying like, it's not good. She was like, I was fine.
Yeah.
I was fine. But I wouldn't go and advise people to
Yeah,
do
and
it.
then and she also said in the same breath I was watching something, she was like, "Oh, I don't even like talking about stuff and stuff like that." But she was like, "I don't know. One day I might drop down and like from what I done, I don't know what they put into my head."
Yeah,
but I'm
she
just
has no
like,
clue.
what? How do you feel so comfortable saying that? Like,
But
what?
do you know what that is?
It's the truth,
Do you know what
but-
that is? That's not also it's the truth, but do you know what? It's also maturity.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take accountability.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did put this in my ass, blah
did.
blah blah. But I'm telling you now,
But
I don't know
then
what
you-
the fruit. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fruit they're putting in me. I
Yeah.
don't know. Do you know what I mean?
That is
Some people
crazy.
might die,
Other
some people may not.
Like
when
other
they do
countries,
these
women
things.
are doing these things as well, and they're doing it in these little backdoor ways.
Do you know what I mean?
And then how do you think they're doing it?
I don't know how the hell they're doing it, but however you guys are doing it, you need to stop doing it. 'Cause that's crazy.
Some people's doing
That
what's
is
that
it.
What are you
chicken
doing
thing?
behind the door? What
Chicken
back
fat.
door? What did you?
Chicken
What did you say?
Chicken fat.
Chicken fat? What? They're putting chicken fat in the body.
Yeah.
You know what? I just at this point,
anything.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Do you know what?
it's
As well,
like-
you see with a lot
no
of men, yeah, a lot of men do stuff that is so unspoken about, though. Yeah. Men are getting one bag of surgery. And not only are they getting bag of surgery, they're taking one bag of pills. A lot of the men in the gym, they're all selling
Pills
each other
like what,
pills.
As in to
Different
to
pills,
be-
steroids,
To build up their
this
body,
one,
yeah.
that
Okay.
one, that
To
one
be
makes
strong.
you feel like this, that
Yeah.
one makes you feel like that, that one does this, that one does this for your legs, that one does that. for your-
Don't crack me up.
Oh!
So wait, are they? No, I didn't know it was
Big
pills. I thought it was
box of
just
Yeah,
like
box of
protein.
powders, everything.
I thought it was just their protein things that they
No,
take.
that's the least. That's I think they can do that in front of you.
What pills?
Not
though?
the
Like,
least.
why do you? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they can do that in front of you. They got pills that's like this big and like thick. And you're like, how are you even swallowing that?
So what is that? So is that just to build their muscles? Is that it? Does
No,
someone
that's
in
them
the bedroom or
for
something?
them to feel tense when they wake up.
Whoa.
So that this helps their muscles. so
I
that
don't
they
want no
go-
gorilla next to me when I wake up. Why are you
Testosterone,
tense
yeah.
like that, baby? Loosen up a little bit. What you so tense
But-
for?
but
The only
if-
thing that
but-
should be
You know,
tense.
like,
A lot of
is
them as
pets.
well. A lot of men have gone and got surgery. So now again, there's a lot of people that people say in the gym that have gone and got surgery. Even men. So even the men have got surgery. Got 6-pack surgery. They even got like the
I think
muscles and
even,
shit.
but some of them look a bit obvious. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Some of them
Some
do
of
look a
them
bit
do.
obvious.
Some
Like
of them
obviously,
do.
But those are the ones where they've injected. That's like the injection.
wow, so there's
and
levels
even the ones who
again.
so even the guys that bodybuild,
you
they
inject-
use
you
a
can
level of
inject
these
six-pack
injections as
thing.
well.
Ow! You can inject
make
the
it-
6-pack.
Yeah. You could do loads of things.
Scary.
Like, but no one talks about men's surgeries. No
Yeah,
one
that's
talks
what I'm
about.
saying because it's
That's
so
so
like
true.
it's
How
like
many
it's like
man
it's
got-
not
That
even.
is so true.
I'm not gonna say taboo because you guys
Yeah.
know
Because it
female
definitely
one.
happens.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
definitely
Of course.
happens, but I don't know why
Bare
nobody
penis
does-
surgeries.
So why don't
bare...
we talk about you guys enlarging in your
Why?
penis and
Yeah,
stuff like that?
that's
I,
literally.
yeah,
sorry,
that's
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying. That's what. There's a
But
lot.
someone actually said it
There's
to me
loads
one
of
time. I was
that.
like,
I didn't even know that there was surgery to do that.
that sounds
Neither did I,
scary.
but when you're in the industry, you start seeing these things.
You start finding out.
realizing. A lot of these celebrities do it. So
Well,
it's
I can
like-
imagine.
Wow.
Kanye West was the only one to admit it. I got liposuction. Then you remember he said it.
Oh yeah,
I do remember when I said that.
I think to my
You didn't you?
wow, because yeah, he's
They make
actually
me
the
feel
only
like Yeah,
The rest of
and
them
a
is
lot of
fake.
y'all got lipo, but y'all ain't gonna say it.
No, that's true.
It's it's true
Kanye
because-
said
From
straight up with
breast,
it.
And that's just what it is.
breast implants. Yeah.
That's
But
just
why
what it
hide
is.
it if you've done it? Just like, and especially if it's like we could see it on you. It's evident. We
Yeah.
can see.
No fact.
It's I just don't get
It's
what is
true.
there. What do you think the thing is behind this whole celebrity like hiding like the fact that they've done their
I
wedding
d-
stuff?
I-
Because you're
I
actually
don't
like, are you trying to
know.
insult us right now?
I don't know
Because
it's like
I
we're not
definitely know
dumb.
how you looked in 2004.
No,
But it's
And you
like-
did not look like that. Do you know what I mean?
And you know, all like the influencers that say,
that's my favourite
"Oh,
one
you
with
know,
it.
I went gym for 2 months and I done a strict diet and I ate all the greens in the
Like, they're
world
actually taking
and
the
now
piss
I'm
out
like
of
this."
us.
And I'm just thinking to myself, babe, like a couple of weeks ago, you know, like
I think
you,
the only person that was honest with it was SZA. She done it recently
Oh,
and
she
she
did
actually
say.
said it. She actually
did.
said it. Sorry.
and same like Shensia, she didn't get BBL, but she got her breast done.
What do you mean
and
she didn't get a BBL? Yes, she did.
She got BBL?
She,
She's
did
on my
she get
nizzle.
BBL or
Oh,
she
Wow, I
get,
didn't
like,
know.
top? Because she didn't get a bigger bum.
No,
that's the thing.
When she because she got a natural thing. She defo done it because she had. Let me tell you.
I didn't
Stop
know,
being a
sorry.
blogger. Who are you? But anyway,
I didn't know. I didn't
Yeah.
know. This is what
Shen
I
Shen Yang was flat like pancake. Yeah, Shen Yang was flat like pancake.
I did see a
Go back
picture
in
like that.
Ludi and you know what I'm talking about.
I did see a picture.
But yeah, no, she done it. It looks nice. It looks natural. It
does look
her.
natural.
So don't say that you did because you did.
No, but
That's
what
just
I
it.
was trying to say is that she admitted.
Oh, did
the fact-
she?
Yeah, because she said something like.
She could have just put on weight.
On her
'Cause you can
caption,
put
she
on weight
said
and
something
put on weight in
like,
the right
"Yeah,
places.
yeah, something. I
You know what I'm
worked
saying?
on my
There's things
body."
to make you put on weight.
Something like that.
I've seen people just put on weight and fill out in places. Do you get what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm not saying that you're not wrong. I'm just
No, I
saying
know, I know.
when I think if you are gonna do surgery, do it like that. Cause it's debatable.
Because it's exactly. But
You gotta say it's
But
debatable.
that's what I'm saying. It looks
You know,
good.
like some people
It
got
does.
these
It
big,
does.
massive
That's
arms
natural.
that don't look the same as their legs.
Yeah.
Schooling me for saying
Yeah,
that.
like the disproportion is where I think it's going, man.
It's going crazy, and we're just seeing a lot of pointy hips
Yeah.
nowadays,
And
and
look.
it's just like, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if that's what rocks your boat, then it's fine. But what was I gonna say? I wanted to talk about. Can we start like normalizing aging being a blessing, like us getting older being a
Yes.
blessing, and not oh my gosh you're old and like
yeah.
even
We
like
need
our
to
mom,
start-
our parents and stuff. Like, can we like stop using that? But you're old, you're getting old because
definitely need
a
to
lot of
start
people are
doing
really
that.
not making it like to even the age
Do you
of
get-
20 to
that's it.
25. So the fact that they've lived to the age of
Yeah.
50
From your-
or
from
60,
your
Yeah,
life, in her
that's,
life.
yeah, it's true.
why are we like
Yeah, no, for real.
Not only is it a blessing, they can do what they want. They wanna
literally?
have a
Of course we
party.
know that for a
You
fact.
are
No,
free
that's
to
where I
do
think the
what
judgment
you
comes
like.
in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That's
you know
so
it does.
true.
It's-
What you should be doing at what age?
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
like, you shouldn't be.
Why
be doing
you
that at this age.
You know, it's so true. Why is he here?
I get
Why
what
is
you're
he-
saying, but
why is this
but just
uncle
don't
hair?
do-
Why is this auntie
but
hair?
there's
I know
there
what
is
you mean.
limits though. There is limits when you say what you should be doing at a certain age. I
Yes.
shouldn't be seeing
That's true.
my mum
There is.
twerking
Why not?
on Instagram.
Oh
Why
no.
not? Why not?
In a G-string and a
Come on,
top.
Jay, no.
No,
Not my mum.
In a G string
Somebody
and a
else's.
top?
No, let me-
No.
And that's why I'm
Let me
saying.
tell you what maturity does. Maturity understands when you're adult,
Yeah.
your mum's an adult.
Yes.
I
your
know
mum
my mum's
knows what
an
she's
adult. That's
doing.
If your mum
I get you.
can twerk,
Yeah, no, my mum can twerk. Yeah.
then let her do that on the Instagram.
But mum twerk
Wow.
with you and your guy, we don't know. And if you're twerking and if you're gonna dance, because we're Jamaicans and we wine and we do that, you do that in some decent clothes, and yeah, we could vibe together. But you get what I'm trying to say?
Or then you're going against what you're saying. Then
Say again?
you're going against what you're saying.
No, I'm not going against what I'm
Because
saying.
aging is not a problem. My problem.
How am I going against what I'm saying? I'm
You
just
see,
saying.
aging-
On the flip side, nobody wants to see
Their mum in
their
a
mum or
G-string
their
twerking
grandma
on the
doing.
gram.
No,
That's not.
That's what I'm trying to
It
say.
doesn't matter.
What
Why?
happens with me?
It matters.
Same way no
now.
one don't want to see their kids doing that.
Okay, cool.
Who
But
don't-
no,
why?
but no,
Because your
no,
child
but
is,
mature. No, like I said,
young.
depending on
And
your
they think
age.
don't wanna see
they're
them
in
doing
that
that.
stage of life. Why
No,
wouldn't they?
but why would you want to? Okay,
I
cool.
just want to see your child twerking.
Yeah, but why would you want to see
what's
like
wrong?
you say, an 85-year-old twerking?
I think that's amazing
In a-
at this point.
Yeah, you.
I'm
we're
not saying that
there's
it's not
anything.
amazing,
But you
but
heard
it's
what I
like
said.
at that-
You heard what I
at
said
that-
in a thong.
at that
Did you hear what I
age-
said in like showing you? But you heard
shouldn't
what I
be
In a
said.
doing
thong,
that.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Yes,
go
that's what you
ahead.
said. In a
Yeah.
phone
Go
and
back.
a string and a
Who's
string.
doing that? Anyone's doing that.
No, but
No,
I'm,
but
yeah, but
you
I'm
shouldn't be
saying so
doing
we
that
gotta
at
go to the
a-
extreme.
at a certain
You
age.
know.
Yeah, no, wow.
shouldn't
You
be
really
doing
took
that.
it far. Yeah.
No,
to.
but that's what it is.
Because it happens. Have you? Do you not see the day and age we're living in? Like, what?
Do you know what I mean? These
Are you
things-
saying it like you're saying like we're
It's
not in
like,
2023?
yeah, these things are normal.
I'm
Some
saying
people
if
will
mum
say,
wants to have
yes,
fun.
let her.
Yeah, mum just should be able to have
You
fun
are
the way.
disgusting.
Because some mums want to have fun in that way. It's all good.
Yeah, but if you're at, do you know what? If you're at a certain age, that's all
Listen,
it boils down to.
I told you, I did some
After a
photography
certain age, you
at a
should
party
not
the
be
other
doing
day,
it.
big
Yeah.
people's thing. And like I was surprised at how much people was living their life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bobbies.
But see, that's-
Don't get twisted. I'm saying I'm still surprised to see something.
Of course.
But I'm not judgmental.
I'm not being judgmental, but I'm just saying
That's somebody
my
else's
mum,
mama and grandmama. Yeah.
Somebody else's mama and grandmama and a fear mama and a fear grandmama.
That's why I was
And that's why you're
looking at it
business.
differently. Yeah.
All right then. So
That's
you
what it
tell them.
is.
I'm
in my
not saying
type,
I
no.
would
In my
want
type.
to. No, I'm not saying I wouldn't want to. Like I would want to see my people, elders doing anything like that.
Exactly.
I'm just saying if they want to, I'm just not gonna look at it.
Yeah, of course.
But there will be a side of
saying
me.
no, enjoy
There will be a
life.
side of me at this stage because, like I say to you, you
just
have
not
to
gonna
smile.
look at
Like, but like, man, they're really
No,
living like that.
I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
That's
In that sense, because
I'm
if
just
I
not
do
gonna
see
look
it,
at it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm on Instagram and I do see an 85-year-old in a thong twerking, I'm gonna smile and I'm gonna be like, "Fucking hell."
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay,
I'm gonna
cool.
say, "Oh my
Well,
god."
that's what I
big
said.
up
I don't
the
want to
chest, but
see
I just
that.
They'll be like, yeah,
I don't
please,
mind
We're
to do
normalising.
that.
please not mine.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
gonna
be
say,
a blessing, but
I'm
just
gonna say, "Wow."
time and place for everything. Stuff like
In
that.
terms of, that's how I took what you said. Like, just like like I think people are scared of aging,
Yeah.
just because they think this is what comes with this level.
Yeah, no, I get what you
And
mean.
it's deemed to be.
But I don't feel like
deemed to be a bad thing.
I know, and that's the part where I'm trying
That's
to
what it
get
is.
away from.
So,
Like, why are we
the reason
making
why I
it?
say that the industry, Hollywood or whatever, they make age seem like aging. Sorry, seem like a bad thing.
Yeah.
The other day, my son was doing a audition for some acting thing, and I feel like there was actors, want like people that wanted to be actresses, models, and something else I can't remember. And the lady was just like, if any of you in here that are over 23 that wants to do modeling, just please exit right now because
Like, they
you
will
know
just kill your dreams right
you are too old to get into the
Wow.
modeling industry. Over 23 want to be a model, please exit. You are not, this was her words, you are not Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell is already famous. That's why she can still do what she does. But if you guys want to do that and you're over 23, just please like exit.
That's
exit the
crazy to
meeting.
me because at
And I just
23,
thought,
like
flipping hell.
23.
But you know,
You just
You're
turn an
still a
adult.
baby.
You literally just
you
turn
are
an
still
adult
a
and
baby,
you're
but
not even.
in Hollywood, you are washed out, and
That's
just
crazy
done.
to me.
they can't manipulate. you.
Wow.
Say
Yeah.
that again.
They
That
can't
part.
manipulate.
That's just so. Oh,
That
You know,
part.
like everything about the age
That
thing
part.
that they tell you about record companies and movie and stuff and the modeling agency and all that. It's so they can manipulate you. When you're a certain age, you're desperate, hungry, and like,
Easily groomed.
you just
Yeah,
easily,
very much so.
You'll sign
Easily
things, innit?
and you just try
Yeah.
to fit into where
And
you
they'll
can.
get their money how they want to get it. You can't argue with them.
Yeah,
You're just desperate enough to get it.
that's so sad. That's literally
It
like
is
the,
sad. It is
the R.
sad.
Kelly and the thingy situation I was talking about.
The R. Kelly and Aaliyah.
Like, that's just so crazy, guys.
That one.
Like,
And you see
yeah.
all the stuff that's being exposed. I did think that documentary was premature.
That
How can you do that while man's got a court case? Even that doesn't. In what world can you put a documentary out when there's a court case, guy?
listen, but that
You can't do that.
documentary there was
Crazy.
very, very like oh my god,
Eye-opening.
informative. It was just like
Eye-opening.
wow. I couldn't believe it. I'm not gonna take away from R. Kelly because he is a talented artist.
No, but that
That's it.
documentary it's a
But
documentary.
that documentary
It was a movie.
was a
What?
movie.
Yeah. That's it.
Like, that's
it was
just-
a movie.
what
That
did we
documentary
even
was-
ex- what did we
like, what
even
did I
see?
watch?
Like, it
That's
was
how
just
I
a
feel.
lot.
What did I watch?
I
It was
couldn't
a
stop
hell
watching
of a
it.
lot.
It was a movie.
It was a hell of a lot.
And you know, like when
a
man
lot
was there saying,
taken.
"Guys, do you think this is?"
Oh my
Listen, James. And that's why when it even goes back to AJ,
Nightmare.
age and maturity, like he was still he must have still been 11.
He's still a
10.
child.
He's still a little kid.
Leave me alone.
Like, that's it. Can you imagine?
Stop it. Leave me alone.
That's just sickening. That's actually.
I'm fighting for my life.
Like, wow, I'm not even. I can't.
I hate him.
I'm laughing at James anyway.
Do you know what? I hate the fact that he's a great artist.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
is. He's
I
talented.
can't take
No.
that away.
But the fact that I
Take
can't
it
even
away.
think, what I'm trying to think about is him and Aaliyah's situation. Like, I didn't realize that the girl was so young, like so much
So
younger than him.
Yeah, and even on the
So
tunes, you hear it
young.
when she was like 13. He's like,
Like, what are you talking about? AJ number at number.
13.
At that age.
"Aaliyah's got it." You remember Vibe?
Yeah, oh my
She
God.
was
What
like,
was she, man?
she was 10 them days.
10. Sorry,
That's
I'm not
sick.
laughing.
That is
I am
sick.
not laughing because I think that's funny.
And it makes it even worse because
And you know
you've
what
got
he
the
says?
mum and
Little young Aaliyah's got it.
Little young
he said,
Aaliyah.
little young
Not
Aaliyah's
little young.
got
Little
it.
I can't.
Very descriptive.
When you go listen to Vibe.
Little young.
But my
Wow.
thing is, it's the
Yeah.
mum and everybody around that was pulling the strings and really allowed
Why
this
was
shit to
she
happen.
She was sleeping
allowed?
with R. Kelly as well.
Yeah,
Why
like that.
was-
Is she alright?
I'm sorry, but why was Aaliyah allowed at that age to even be involved in that life.
In that type of scenery,
That's
because of
them
money.
songs.
Yeah, your family.
You
Like,
sold your
he
daughter out
likes
for
you.
money.
Just the same way that other girl's mum was like, "Go on, he likes you."
At
Don't
10,
let someone
at
else
12,
take this.
at 10, he likes you.
Yeah.
What does the
At
little girl
10.
know about liking at 10?
It's crazy.
That's
Do you
sick.
know what? Do you know what I think about when I think about that? It's really real. Dancehall Queen. I think about Dancehall Queen. And I think about Marcia and her daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
It happens.
It's
that's
actually real life.
Real stuff.
There is some mothers out there that's like,
Do you know what you
yeah,
do?
I know my man, the man
I
that
see
I'm
a lot of
linking
people-
likes
a lot of
you.
men-
Like,
Yeah.
that's your child.
And do you know how they tried to hide it as well? She remember
my
the whole boy image until she was 16.
What do you listen?
Oh my
thing.
gosh. Yeah, she could never
1,
be-
2,
yeah,
check
yeah,
up.
yeah,
And
yeah.
she's there with the glasses and like woolly hat and boxers showing.
Literally, like, kind of trying to throw us off or what?
You know,
what was
like
that?
you know,
What
like
was
that maturity. Is that maturity, or are you just way ahead of your time?
Way ahead of yourself.
Like,
Way
that is
ahead.
actually
Are
so
you
sad.
Do you know how old Monica was when she sang like
No, I don't. You know.
before she was 12, 13?
But what did you know about all of this at 12? What was you
It
up
just
to?
said, like I said, it goes back to that. You know, like when we're 15
What
and
you're
we see
around,
people
doing
having
this
sex,
and they're doing
drinking,
that.
Certain of these women have
da-da-da-da-da.
got things to say, like, and you got to remember, like, there's
They were
just
forced
people.
to- oh.
I'm not going to mention their name because I don't want them to block our podcast. Yeah, but there's certain people in the industry, that they know that they'll take them. They made R. Kelly the fall guy.
Oh my
I hear it, but
They just put it all on him, and so the whole whilst even there was Epstein's and all this is going on.
yeah,
They're making documentaries about R. Kelly.
that's so crazy.
So like these man a bunch of men are sleeping with young people, but they're telling you this man is the one.
Well, he is the one because you done it.
You definitely
done it.
did.
No, no.
But I know what you mean.
From the
You're
one
the
that you
one,
done-
and you're the
from-
one that you shouldn't
from the-
have, bro.
no,
Everybody loved you. We
You
loved
definitely
you.
did it, but you got to remember, like on their side, they're not dealing with the people like that. That's all. That's what. It
No,
is.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean,
That's actually
Charlie Sheen
so
gave people
messed up.
HIV knowingly, and they never took. He never went to jail.
Who's that?
Charlie Sheen.
Who's that? I've never heard of that person.
You know Charlie Sheen is a white guy actor.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was he in? I need to search that up. Charlie Sheen. I've heard of
That's
the name.
disgusting.
Yeah, two men and a guy,
the hell?
two men. And, you know that show from back in the day with the two. There's two uncles and
Something and horses.
two and a guy.
Oh, okay. I was only for the horses.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Are you talking about
yeah,
two?
I think it is.
Are you talking about Pines and Love?
Charlie
Two and a half men.
I
Two and a half
Half men.
Oh,
Two and a
okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Not the
Dark
the
haired.
Oh, wait, hold on. Not
that
the
was
dad, the brother, or not the brother, the
brother.
brother?
one.
No,
Okay.
he
the
didn't.
dad's not that famous. You know, no one's there. Like him, he's
No, he
Okay.
didn't.
Top Gun and all that. They've been a bad.
So how come they didn't make this like a big? Where's the documentary on him?
I'm so disappointed. No, because I grew with him.
Yeah.
I actually
There's
I
loads
grew
of
with
people
him.
that
I
we
loved
grew
Two and a
up
Half
with
Men
it.
growing
But
up.
again, that's what I said. They slapped a lot of it on R. Kelly. But R. Kelly was just because he's
One of
stupid.
many. And
Because you were silly with
No,
it.
he's
Like we
stupid.
actually,
He's scared,
I
yeah.
think.
you was an artist. We loved your
No,
music.
but when you find out
What
that he's
the
actually not all that, he hasn't got his IQ, like not IQ, but obviously
Yeah.
his genius is in music.
Yes.
But the rest of him is a bit.
That part.
And he got raped by his
Slow.
sister and all of that. You know, no one's there. Like,
Oh,
I know you watch it.
You know, and you know what's so
Yeah,
crazy?
I
I
know what you
don't.
mean.
Nobody doesn't talk about that part, and like he was so sick and twisted.
Yeah.
Because
His brother. Go
grew
watch
up
the interview
sick
with his
and
brother.
twisted.
He was sick.
Go watch
and
the interview with his
twisted.
brother. His
But
brother's
my
sick.
thing is when we hear all of these stuff that's happened to people in their past and stuff, because a lot of people's been through stuff and they don't turn around and do that. You know what I mean? It's just like, is it
I
an
know what you
exception?
mean. No, it's not. Of course.
No,
Like,
I think it's
I-
money.
I-
like you see, when
I
you get
just-
too much money,
no.
yeah, and you got too much yes people around you. Even in life,
Because that's what he had.
Yeah.
Money and a lot of yes people around him.
100%.
Everybody that could just
They're
come.
going to
That's
get-
crazy.
they're going to get little
even
girls
all of them.
free.
Like, how are you even like grooming girls? Like, why would you
crazy.
want? Oh my god, grown men.
No, it's
grown
scary.
men.
But then I have to think about what these
it.
grown men like. What did you actually
no,
go
that's
through that you feel like you can groom
Like, what?
little girls or want to
it's lack
sleep
of
with
options.
little
It's lack
girls?
of options. You got to remember what the
Lack of options.
Lack of options. They're not. There's something wrong with them. There's something
There's
wrong with
something-
them.
I'm telling you, I'm saying
Because
to
that's not
certain men, yeah. If like not saying that all men do like lack of options, but the reason why certain men would just sleep with some, they don't care their age because they lack of options. You got to think about even when someone that's way
their life
older than
is
you,
absolutely
that's
upside
trying to like
Come on, Charlie.
approach you, and they're way older. It's like, where's the people from your generation?
Listen. You
It's
have to
true.
wonder where did they go,
It's so true.
and why are you not
Why,
over there?
why are you even hanging around with us? So even if
Literally.
you are seeing them, like you're hanging around with us though, like you go out with us.
And that's why I said
Yeah,
midlife crisis.
Like, why you
what are you
why you going out
doing?
with
and
us?
something
I
is
know what
wrong.
you mean.
Yeah, you're like,
really
where
feel like
is
you're
your
not there
people that
mentally.
And
your
it's, do you know
age
what?
group?
It's so crazy.
you're not there mentally.
It makes
You're
me
not there
think.
mentally.
You're
It
actually
makes me
that
want to
age.
talk to my child self.
Yeah.
Because it's like when I was growing up, 15, year 10 again, year 10, 11-ish. It's like we had like older people around us or around my friends or at youth club, and then there's this older man. I'm just thinking to myself,
And he's got-
and back then I'm like,
doing?
oh, what, go on? And I'm thinking to
they
myself,
know what that
what was she
they
even
can
doing
appeal
there?
to you more than someone your age.
Oh my
So
God,
saying sometimes that
scary.
I'm not looking like I like older people, because you know that when older people approach you, they approach you with the things that they know that would be appealing to you. So that's why you got also look for that as well, because someone that maybe hasn't got as much to offer you would offer you more of themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
That
saying?
is
Mad though.
Yeah,
And that's just-
if
that's scary
an
for
older
you,
person
yeah.
knows, you know what? If I show you this and I show you that, and I take you here and I take you there, I've got you. And they just keep using it because they feel like at your age you ain't seen much more.
That's
But-
crazy though.
Yeah.
That is actually crazy.
It is.
Like I just feel like I don't know how people like me personally. I don't know how guys at a certain age will date a girl that's. But it's like it's crazy because when we see around us guys like a certain age dating a girl that's how many years younger than them, it's so like oh my god. But you see with these celebrities.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like,
Can we talk about
okay,
it?
all right,
Can we
they're
talk
dating,
about
they look
it?
cute
It's
together.
money.
Ooh,
Money.
What?
Yeah, and it's
Money.
like,
So,
do you know
but why is
what?
no one talking
It's
about
so
this looks
true.
crazy?
No,
It's
because
true,
it does
nobody
look crazy.
don't-
When you got crazy like Diddy and Carisha,
Oh, so
Yes.
because it's because the
one's-
money's there, it don't look.
no one's
Like,
even
that's what I'm saying.
overly trying to explain. She's being honest about it as well.
Yeah.
I tell Diddy I'm single. You know that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
And no one sees nothing wrong with it, but in the real world, if someone does that, it's like, oh my gosh, them two are
what-
they're weird.
It's
They're
not-
weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're weird, but Diddy
They're
and
not in the
lifestyle.
real world. And they're not in the real
If you
world.
like that party lifestyle and he likes that party lifestyle, you might both be in agreement to do that.
It's
Like
so
I'm going out and
crazy.
you're going out, and I don't really want to get locked into someone. And sometimes being in a relationship where you're locked in with someone makes
Yeah.
you say, "I ain't doing that anymore, man." As
Yeah.
well.
No, I know, I understand.
Do you
I
understand
get
what I'm
you.
saying?
So crazy.
That's where
what-
I feel. Well, clearly that's where she's at with him because 1 minute it's this and 1 minute it's that. So
And
we
you
know
just- and they
exactly
can
what you're
just do
saying. That's
that,
exactly
yeah.
what they're doing.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
It's
gonna
the-
keep.
They like to
It's
be
the
out
money.
together. It's like
No,
a whole
you're
PR
right.
They're gonna
stunt.
get the
You're
PR
right.
stuff.
They love it.
They're gonna get the money.
It's
They're
the
gonna-
money.
loves to see them
It's the
together.
money. That's what it comes down to. I'm looking at. Do you know what it makes me look at as well? Recently, on the Shade Borough, it's been showing. Not even on the Shade Borough, just on the blogs in total. It's been showing a video of ASAP Rocky coming through the crowd, jumping over some girl's head,
Yeah.
and when his hood was up and his sunglasses was on, if you on TikTok, I saw it. Everyone was looking at him because they didn't know it was him. He was coming through the crowd and they're like, "What the hell are you doing?" Blah 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 blah. And as soon as he jumped over the gate or the little barrier
Yeah.
and took off his hood and everybody saw who he was, it was like, "Oh my gosh!" But 2 seconds ago,
Yeah.
It
you
a
was
criminal.
cussing me.
It was a criminal.
You told me to move myself or move my ass or whatever,
yeah.
and then now I take off my hood and you see who I am. Everything's absolutely okay.
Yeah.
Money
Yeah,
is
like, what
it's
was that?
so disgusting.
Like, what?
2 seconds ago you didn't know who I was and you hated me.
But it's
And
everyone
now-
understands money.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
one thing
The
everybody
power.
understands.
And money
That's
makes
one
the
thing everyone's
bloody
gonna be
world
like,
go round. But literally, it's not even a joke.
It's scary.
It's a bit now. It's a bit more understandable, or it's a bit more of a debate.
Yeah, I get
Because
you.
if money's involved, like, oh yeah, do you not understand it?
Well, that's true because money is involved.
See, look at
It's
her.
so
face. Look, her mind has changed.
Wait, hold on.
We're gonna watch 3 episodes. What you're gonna watch? Look by episode.
She said it's so true because money is
No,
involved.
sir.
She's like, yeah, that's what it's
No,
about.
I'm so
No,
down.
I know what you mean, but it's crazy. It is crazy though.
MIE, Shireen.
Life is crazy.
It's
but yeah.
crazy. It's so crazy. Moving on from that, what I do want to talk about quickly before we want to wrap things up, I want to talk about the older generation and how people like to dismiss them.
Oh, we were speaking about that briefly in one of our last ones.
We
but
were.
We didn't get into
We spoke
that.
about it very briefly. How people like to dismiss the older generation, especially now, like as an adult. I'm thinking if only I listened to grandma. If only, because it's like as we get to a certain age, it's like, oh, grandma don't know what she's talking about. Grandma's been there, done that.
Like, where? How
Lived
could
the
we have
life,
got
wore
that
the
from?
t-shirt. The t-shirt's dirty up furthermore.
And where do we get
Yeah?
that? How dare us even? Because I
How
know.
dare we? The older generation is so important. They've done it.
Like,
They've
what do you
lived
think
it,
it is?
and
though?
people really feel like they can just trample over them. Like, yeah, man, you don't even know what you're talking about. This idiot. This that. Whatever,
They
whatever.
understood a lot more as well.
Say it again.
They understood a lot.
Of course.
Yeah.
And they've
And
been
they
through a
went
lot
through-
more. They've been
my
through like
gosh, they went
10 times
through a
worse
lot
than we did.
more.
So it's the fact that we have the audacity sometimes. It's just crazy
It's
to
the
me.
audacity.
It's the audacity.
Is at all time.
Because sometimes it's like, no,
I think it's,
no.
I think it's like, you know what? It's it goes back to finances again. So when you're stable individually as a woman, you know, that kind of I know this gonna sound crazy, but it kind of makes it a bit off for you in any situation with a man.
Off.
Yeah, like you're
off chance, you mean?
No, you're not gonna be
Like in a
it's not as
jealousy
secure
way
as a woman
kind
that
of
doesn't
Have no money.
rely on a man.
What do you mean?
I get you.
I
know,
don't
like-
get you. I'm lost.
And I keep on hearing this. There's
Yeah.
another
I'm
podcast called Something Game, the pre-game. I don't know if you've
Okay.
seen it. A girl, she came from Canada, but now she's doing a podcast.
Oh,
Listen,
that woman, what's her
yeah,
name? Yeah,
she
she's
was in,
perfect.
and you know she gets her,
But
she
you know
gets
what
her
it is?
stats and everything.
She's begging it though.
Yeah, but listen, but the stats that she got,
so
I'm just giving you this
lost,
quick.
guys. Okay, so
No, there was this girl, and she was literally saying it to us like, girls that ain't got basically a female that ain't got like much money like that and has to depend on a guy has basically more of a chance with a man than a girl that's got a
Oh,
got money.
100%.
You're
And
not
I
gonna
agree.
and it's so
I
crazy.
agree.
To me, 'cause it's like,
Yeah.
I agree.
why doesn't a man like an independent woman?
It's not-
Why is it so
it's not that it doesn't like it. It doesn't-
intimidating?
it's not that
It is
doesn't like
intimidating
It's just
for
that
them.
You lot will move different. You know what I'm saying? You lot move different. You lot, everything's optional now. Everything's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's going on,
What do you mean by optional? Why can't I be the same person
Every-
with money or
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
have
yeah,
money?
yeah.
because you just won't. Anything that goes wrong, we're gone.
Oh. No, you guys is dangerous. He said, if anything goes wrong, basically you're
You'll be
gone.
gone.
Because we have money. So basically, girls, if you didn't have money and if something went wrong, you're more than likely to stay because you're nana money.
Sorry, I'm just here thinking about that statement. I'm just thinking about that statement. I'm like, but okay, cool. Do you know what? I want to challenge that. I want to challenge your statement.
No problem.
All right. I saw something with I feel like I'm about to do something right now.
Oh, yeah,
But
go
I'm
away.
stirring the pot. I saw something with Kiki Palmer,
Yeah.
and she must have said something like, like I'm getting older, whatever. I don't even know if she said that. I'm just kind of improvising. But she was just like, when I do meet a guy, I probably will go for a guy kind of like in the industry or whatever,
Yeah.
because we understand each other. Money is not so like held high.
And big of
Nobody
course not.
cares
Of
anymore.
course, 'cause you're in the industry.
Do you get what I mean?
And
We're
you
in
have it,
right?
that's
And you
what it
have it.
is,
I
yeah.
have it. You have it. We
It's
both
not a
know
big
what it
deal.
feels like to have it.
Yeah.
We've all got this money, whatever. I'm not looking at that. What else are you going to do for me? Kind of thing. I'm looking at your.
But this is what it is like. So if, when a woman makes money, you lot will also be more open to a guy that don't.
That's the crazy part of it. But you see,
okay.
when you ain't got it, that's actually so mad. That's actually mad. Yes, you will, because like, look what Kiki's saying. That's the same thing.
No,
Kiki's
but
saying.
she's
she's like,
she's-
don't worry about the money. I have money. What's past money?
No, but
Give me
she's
something
saying
more,
no, but
and they
she
will be
was
more
kind
prone
of
to-
saying no, but
because
she's
you're
kind of
good.
saying that to a man that is at the same stage as her. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, but he don't have to be in the
No.
same industry as her.
Yeah.
No, of course, not the same industry, but money wise, she was like, you have money, I have money.
Yeah, but
you can't impress me with that
Yeah, that's
anymore.
what she's
kind
trying
of
to. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
but money's not.
But
the
that's what
issue.
she's
That's
saying.
what she's
She's
trying
saying
to
for
say.
everybody
So
now.
they will be more prone to. She will be probably more prone to go
Yes.
meeting someone more like that hasn't got as much money as her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of that
I
simple
get
fact,
you.
money's
I
not
know,
an
I
issue
get
now.
you.
What more can you offer me?
Okay, cool.
That's
And I
fine.
understand
Okay, cool.
that
I get
so
you.
much. That's
I do
so
get that.
crazy.
I get that.
Because a lot of females are like that. Like, I got the money now. Like, before it wasn't like that. I
Yes.
want a guy with money. But now that I have the money,
And in
now
reality,
I've got the money.
in reality,
What else?
people deal with things that like see, like everyone puts their criteria up here, but what they deal with is over here.
Yeah.
So it's like who you got? Well, like they'll say,
true.
even like
I
I've seen
think we're
things where they're like, oh, what does the man need to have in his bank account to message you? And the women are saying like, well, 100,000, a million, and all this. So when you're giving a woman this question, women will say some crazy shit.
They're
But-
just manifesting, man.
no, it's cool, but yeah,
We have to do it.
you
Now
know what I'm
that's
saying?
5 phone and I'm like, yeah, but manifest. Like, what?
But
Honestly.
if you have to speak about the last 5 people you've
Oh
been
my
sexual with, like what was their status?
Let me
Sorry.
think. I'm like, let me think. Last 5.
Jay, it's the way you say things for me.
Yeah.
I
That's it.
can't be serious when you say things like when you put it like that.
The status of these people was nowhere near what they're talking about.
No, it wasn't much. Yeah, I feel
So
you.
it's like, I don't get
Why are
it.
you laughing, sis? She knows.
You guys
She knows
are
the same
killing
thing.
me
She's-
right
It's
now.
not much.
No,
Okay.
but that's
You said it
just
wasn't
generally
much.
women like, yeah, I want a man that does this and has this and he
Because
gotta be like this.
we do
and he
want
gotta-
a man that does this and does that. Nobody
Well-
wants no one that's sitting there and not doing much. Yeah, we're speaking it into existence, and even if it not happen, no, it's gonna happen later.
No, everyone can't want the same thing and not
Why
and,
not?
and go
No,
for
okay,
and
cool.
go for everything different.
No, but
Why
I feel
not?
like
and
no.
go for everything different is the key
No, okay,
thing.
cool. But what do you mean everyone can't? Everybody don't want the same goals. Everyone don't want the same thing in a guy. It's just so surface level. When you ask someone, what do you want in a guy? They will
No,
say,
but
I want to
yeah-
get
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But there's more stuff to it that's deeper.
Theory wise, you are gonna say things, and then the guy that's smashing is not doing anything close to that.
So
That's
what are you saying?
that's generally what women do. So it's like that is the
But they are
confusion
just
as
hoping
well.
for better.
Huh?
They're hoping for better.
Hoping to the end of your life.
When they're
No,
not,
but
when
you
they're
know
in
what?
that-
No,
when they're
no,
not in
no.
a predicament. That's,
Hope and date them.
Okay, cool.
And
Let
just
me
get
let me.
your all
Do you
smashed
know?
out
Do you know
while
what?
you're hoping.
No, I'm so done with Jay. Not get your all
Jason,
smashed
hope
out.
and wait for the
No, do you know what? Do you know what?
Okay, yeah.
It's so crazy because recently I've kind of been thinking about that kind of thing, and before I feel like I was very, even though I'm not judgmental. I'm not a judgmental person. I feel like in my friendship group as well. I mean, since you know me, I'm not a judgmental
No, you're
person
not.
No, you're not. You're not, sis.
at all. However,
So what you're trying to say? I'm judgmental. I'm
no,
joking.
you're so far from
Go
it.
on, babe, go on,
You're
Jerry.
far from it. But however, I was thinking to myself, I'm thinking to myself, when it does come to things like,
Go on,
thank you,
things
darling.
like-
When it does come to things like relationships,
Mm-hmm.
well, this is what pops into my head 1st. When it does come to things like relationship, I would say before I wasn't judgmental, but I would be like, no, what's going on in my head? Of
Yeah, in
course.
your head, you don't want to say
I'm
it
just,
out loud. kind of
I'm
thing.
thinking like, what's going on here? Like,
Yeah.
what, like maturity kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not there.
Like, what's going on? Like, where are you going with this? But of recent, I've been thinking to myself, wow, Shireen, like, although you say this and although you think this, if that was you, and if you was
What
in
would
this
you
situation, not even what would you do? I'm thinking back to our latest podcast as well.
Yeah.
I'm not following my own advice.
Exactly.
No,
Do
we
you know
don't.
what I
We
mean?
know that
And
we
no,
don't
but,
do it
no,
a lot
but
of the
do you know
time.
what
No, but
it is?
she's
It makes
learning.
me think
She's
about.
learning.
It makes
No,
me
I
think.
think she's so
Accountability.
you.
Accountability, but also as I'm maturing,
Accountability.
I'm learning.
You're learning.
to say to myself, Shireen, like, shut the fuck up. Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
come on, girl.
yeah.
You're saying that, but you know you wouldn't do that.
But-
Wake up, babe.
You know, half of the time, if you're not around anyone that would test this little,
This little like
yeah,
crazy
this
ball that's
yeah.
going on brain. It's so true
have
because
to
it's
test
me.
myself.
My head is
You know,
like,
like-
No, I do
Yeah.
have to test myself,
That's
and
conversation. innit?
that's why you
I'm
need
thinking
it,
about
and it's
age. I'm
therapy.
thinking about maturity, and this is as I'm growing. If you asked me at probably 2021, you're going through this. Wow, like if that was me,
That's when you start enjoying how to learn how
this,
to enjoy
that.
yourself. When you learn how to enjoy yourself, that's when you're doing. That's why sometimes you see a lot of those women that enough guys like on Instagram and all that, but they're just enjoying themselves.
Yeah, literally.
Literally enjoying themselves.
Enjoying
All the time
their
they
own
got
company.
Their own company.
That's
They ain't
me,
even got a
thinking
man.
of
This,
Thinking,
that.
oh girl.
I'm in my own shell.
And that's on another-
I
There's
think
a
what
side
I'm
that
saying,
you can
that's
understand
it.
things from. People
Yeah.
always look at everything like ignorant. No, just look at it sometimes as look. Some people are just enjoying themselves.
Yeah, literally.
Like
That's just it.
themselves. They've taught themselves how to look after themselves. So you're taking yourself out shopping. More
That's
time
so
you was
crazy that
buying
just
someone
said
else
that.
something.
I love that you said that.
And
because
you know
it's
what?
story
Like
to
I
me. Our
said,
next topic. We were speaking about that earlier on.
Yes, we were. And like I said, that comes
I
with
mean,
maturity.
give yourself the good life.
Literally.
Yes.
And let
Because a
people
lot of
what-
people make that go over their head. You're waiting for people
It's true,
to join
to
the
make
good
you
life
feel-
with you. No. We need to think about
once you
ourselves.
do that,
Like, do it
now
for
you
yourself.
won't, what you're looking for someone else is now the whole game's changed. Because I'm already doing
Yes,
it.
and this is
I'm
what
ready.
this is what I
I'll
was
show
saying.
you it.
This is what I was saying that I was thinking about. It comes with maturity. You see, like how you was like. I feel like, especially as I'm growing, if I want what I want, I want what I want.
Oh yeah.
And it comes with it came to for me it came with that letting go of, okay, Shireen, don't judge that person. She went through what she's went through. Don't be like, because in my head I used to be like, boy, that can never be me.
Yeah, no, I know.
You're
And it's not
moving.
nice.
Like that's
because
that's how I used to.
anything
Do you
can
know what I
happen
mean?
in life.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I
And
don't
until it
like.
happens to me, and I'm like, shit.
Oh.
How did she do that?
Yeah. I'm
Big
dealing
up
with
your
it
chest,
differently.
babes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you
You're
get
stand
older.
firm in
But
that
some
little
people are not
blood
like that.
curve.
They still don't know how to
but
like
this
realize.
But this
you
is
know,
what I'm saying.
or
I'm with that maturity and kind of accepting that
Yeah.
these things can happen. I
Yeah.
can feel like that. It's okay. It also made me think, okay, cool. I also want what I want, and nobody should make me feel
Anyway,
small because
for
I want
knowing what you
because
want.
I want what I want.
Doesn't make
Like
sense.
with
And
me,
that's just it.
with me now, my thing was, and I've been thinking about it recently as well. My thing was like going in a relationship, especially nowadays, it's so normal for your partner, your spouse, your husband to swear at you and just fuck off then.
No.
Do this then.
No.
I'm just thinking for
I
myself.
don't talk like that. So
in
you
this
don't
day
talk
and
like
age,
that to me.
I
sorry.
don't want that.
You-
And like I was talking
So
about that
that's
with I was talking
I don't
about
talk
that
like
with
that,
someone.
don't talk like that to me.
I was talking about that with someone, and she was like, "Well, you can't say that. It's 2023." I
you can't say
literally was talking about that, and
So, but why can't you say
that.
what you don't
It's
want in your
2023.
relationship?
I'm just thinking to myself, I know, guys.
They've already done their balance. That's what I said to you. Like some people
Oh, that's why
have
people say you got okay.
they've already realized I'll accept this for this.
But that doesn't mean that your reality has to
But
be
if I'm
somebody
going
else's.
for that,
No, I'm saying
that's
to you,
how a lot of
when
people portray it.
someone says to you it's 2023, they've
Yeah.
already done their own balance.
Of course,
Yeah,
oh,
but-
definitely.
and
With
that's
their
my
own
thing,
weird
but you
balance
know,
of
like-
what I'll accept this because of this.
people try to strip
Oh, you
you of
can't
what
say
you
this.
can accept though.
No, 100%.
And
Because of
that's-
what they've been
and it's
through.
like and it's crazy
And
because
it's
it's
only
like
because of what they've been
don't
through.
feel like because you go through that you feel like you can tell me I can't find a man that's not gonna cuff
Do
me
this for me.
because I spilt milk on the floor.
You know, it just needs to
That's
be,
you, babe.
my
That's
thing
your
is just
portion,
it
and
needs
that's
to be in
absolutely
line.
fine, not mine.
A lot of people, what people are looking for, they're looking for the guy that will tell you what you're doing, yeah, and they're looking for that person, but they're looking for that person to be
Oh, that's true.
nice, babe. Yeah,
I
sorry.
get you.
But you have to have a
I
bit
get
of
you.
balance.
That's true.
No, you have to have balance, babe.
No,
It's
not
true.
such a
It's
thing. You can't
either
just go
you
all
want
the
the
way
person
through
or
with
you
it.
don't.
No, there's no such thing.
There is such thing as balance.
There is such thing as balance,
There
but I
is-
know what you mean.
Not in a way.
I
Like,
Not that way.
What, not an equal
No, no. Actually,
Why not?
I disagree.
You
No,
guys,
I disagree.
You guys like listen. It's either
I
you want to
disagree.
go all the way in or all the way left. No. There's balance, babe.
I
So you
disagree.
can
It's
be
just-
that rough guy
No,
when
I
I
disagree.
need you
it's
to
the
be that rough guy.
compromise.
Let me
it
tell-
isn't.
no,
You
let me
can't-
tell
can't.
you.
Why?
Because again, if someone's too soft with you, even when it gets to where you need them to be a bit aggressive, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna pull your hair. They're not gonna do all these things. So you're gonna be like, oh god, this is boring.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
He's too polite.
He's
Sorry,
like,
hey.
oh,
do-
this is just
and
not
then
working.
He's asking you, do you mind if can I slap you?
No.
Can you not what?
Not too
Can
much
I?
pie.
Do you mind? Should I?
But you know what?
Is that too
but-
hard?
No, Bob.
All
But
right.
that's why. Listen,
But
you
this is
have to
what I'm
just find
saying.
balance.
I
You have
agree
to
with
find
you.
it.
I agree
You have
with
to
you.
find it. No, because that's stupid. You have to find the balance. So if you're gonna ask me, do you mind? Then that you have to go.
No.
But I'm just saying, you have to find the balance.
No,
in that
I agree with-
sense,
I did
You don't
agree.
ask me, you just do.
Oh,
but
you
in
see?
the other
Oh,
sense,
God.
like if you need to be polite, babe, be polite. Don't shout
No,
at
but
me
this,
because I'm.
and this is what I'm saying. I agreed with you, but I disagreed with you at the same
Also
time.
need to be you just need to be able to be told to sit down.
No,
No, wait, hold on.
because I'm gonna. You
Hold
can
on,
tell me to sit
minute.
down, but I might.
But no, because you know what it
Depending
is.
on the time.
Do you know what I think? No,
Might
you know,
come back with you.
no, it makes me think. No, do you know what it makes me think? You may be the tough guy. You might be the tough guy, and that's absolutely fine. But when you come home, you should know how to turn that shit off.
I'm so
No,
done.
You need to be my teddy bear.
You're going on like
But
you
no,
lot-
no, but
you're not
you
going
need
on
to,
like
and
you
you
lot
can,
are-
and I feel like
Hello,
that's
darling.
no, but
Here's your
I,
slippers. Don't do this again.
No, why do you keep on
Are you
talking?
hungry?
No, we're not like that, but we're just
Okay.
saying
but
just
that's
have a balance.
normal. I feel like that guy, the
A healthy
alpha
balance,
male.
like just
I feel like the alpha male, should I say, not the tough guy. I don't want to make it sound cliche.
So cliche.
I want to say the alpha male
Yeah.
will be the alpha male outside, but as soon as he gets home to his
Yeah.
babes, I'm your teddy bear.
Would you be why? I'm
could we-
But don't be too
outside.
soft.
Yeah, no, not
Don't
in
be
the-
too soggy.
No, not soggy,
Soft.
but yeah, but you need to be not soggy.
Yeah.
just a little soft,
Just
a
the
little
right
tender,
amount.
a little bit tender.
And that's just it. We're not
it.
asking for too much.
Cap.
We're not asking for too much.
No, because I don't want
No,
you to
because I don't
act
want no one that
like,
can walk all the way over.
Yeah,
and I don't want someone
you to
that's gonna
act
take
like
the piss.
a-
Like you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because you're doing too much.
Yes,
Have a balance.
I don't want
Same
you
like
to be
myself.
underneath me like, babes, I'm gonna catch everything.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
You don't
what
have
you
to jump
said,
how
yeah,
high.
yeah, that's what you
No.
wanted. That's
No,
okay.
no. I want
that's
you
what a lot of guys
I want. You
want.
to be my
You guys
teddy bear. I
want
want to
someone
be able
that
to
you
hold
can
you and
talk
stuff, but
into.
I don't want you to feel like,
It's mad.
oh my gosh, I don't want you to do that.
No, you just
I want you to be my teddy bear,
You
though.
know that you need to be put in check because you.
But anyways, I guess there will
To a
always be
certain
someone
extent.
that will bring that
you're the
side
ones
up
that
to you.
you're the ones that are crazy. Need more time. And you
No.
There'll
know.
be that
I'm
one
crazy.
person that
I'm
will
a
bring
crazy.
that side out to you, don't you think?
What, the crazy side?
Not the crazy side.
Oh,
the
I was
more
about to say,
like
'cause I'm not
submissive
crazy.
side. No.
Submissive?
You know we can be crazy.
I ain't crazy.
But
I ain't
you're not
crazy.
crazy a little bit.
See, it's the quietest ones
You're
that.
not crazy, then something's wrong. Just a little bit. You have to be the 5%.
Even that
at
laugh
least.
was crazy.
You know what I mean? But she's a liar. I just deep. What do you mean you're actually lying? Wait, sis, we need to know.
Kira was slightly scared. Like
I
she's
just like,
like,
it's just like, what?
That's life.
No.
It was the evil laugh, you know?
You laugh at me, correct.
I ain't crazy.
I'm not, guys. I'm a sweetie.
Oh my god, guys, that's hilarious. But we're gonna love you and leave you because my throat is getting dry as shit. And I ain't got nothing more to drink right here.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna love you and
Bottle's
leave you guys, and we'll see you
In the next one.
Mwah.
Bye.
Oh my god.